In today's lesson, we're going to be talking about the measures of central tendency. So we're going to be talking about maximum, minimum, mean, median, mode, range, all those things that you've talked about previously in other math courses, but we're just going to review them. So in order to do maximum, minimum, I'm pretty sure that you can look at the number set and decide what is the largest value and what's the smallest value. But you need to get in the habit of putting your numbers in order from least to greatest. So as I'm looking at my set, I'm going to go ahead and start that. So I have 3, 4, 4, and 4. I have 5, 6, 9, and 16. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8. And again, I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I always like to verify that I have all the numbers. All right, so for this one, the maximum is going to be the highest value of the number set. So when I'm looking at this, the maximum is going to be 16. And it's because it's the largest number. All right, so then we have the minimum. The minimum is going to be the lowest of the number set. So the minimum here is going to be 3. And you can say lowest or smallest value in the number set. So my maximum value is our largest and our minimum is our smallest. Now, another way that we can handle that is we can actually put this in Desmos. And I'm going to talk about how to do all of these options in Desmos. So the key here is you got to label your list of numbers. You can use any letters you want to except for X and Y. So I'm just going to use M. It doesn't matter which one you use. But the other key thing that you've got to use is you have to use the square brackets. If you don't use the square brackets, it's not going to work. And you don't have to put these in order from least to greatest. All you have to do is put them in exactly how you see them with a column between each number. All right, so remember just a second ago we had 8 numbers, and you can see that it says M equals 8 elements. That means 8 numbers in my list. Now, in our functions option, if I go to functions and I go to stats, we can see there's lots of options here. We can see mean, median, min, max, quartile, and we'll talk about what quartiles are later. But I always suggest to do what we call the stats option. So down at the very bottom, it says stats. And the reason I say use stats is because we're going to say stats and we're going to tell it to use list M. It's going to give you a lot more information in one single click than what the other ones are. You have to do those individually. So we know we got our minimum was 3 and our maximum was 16, which is correct. And we'll talk about what those other pieces mean later.